Well, it's the season for pumpkins. The SDSU Local Foods Education Center is using the squash to give back to the community. Kettleland's Ariana Schumacher joins us this morning with that story. Good morning, Ariana.
Good morning, Travis. 20,000 pumpkins seems like a lot to plant, harvest, and donate. But that was the goal, to make sure there were plenty of pumpkins to go around Brookings and the surrounding communities. The mission? To make sure every kid gets a pumpkin this year.
I love to see, the smile on the kids' faces or even the parents' faces when they've got a pumpkin. Everybody's got to have a pumpkin.
The pumpkins you see here are just a few from the SDSU Local Foods Education Center. The rest were donated to local schools, the Brookings Boys and Girls Club, the Carriage House, and other organizations.
Just anywhere where there's not a pumpkin, we'll find a space for it.
It may be a lot of hard work, but the students are excited to be giving back to the community.
Because people are always the same and always so grateful for it, and just being able to see it throughout the process, growing it, starting it up, all the way to being able to donate it is one of the coolest things.
Really glad that they're getting donated, because I love to see things going out for the benefit of other people in our community.
Kids even got to pick out their own pumpkin.
Our kids just had such big smiles on their faces, and they're so excited. And just like I said, you see some of the little ones carrying a great big pumpkin, and they're kind of struggling, and some of the little ones, they have just the little pumpkins, and they're excited about that.
I got the biggest.
Yeah?
I picked out the orange one, because I like the orange pumpkins. I like the green pumpkins. And I like the orange ones.
Education is also at the heart of this bountiful harvest.
Some of the classroom teachers broke it down in talking about the different types of pumpkins, because there were bigger ones, there were some that had a little more texture on the outside. You had the white ones, you kind of had your traditional ones, you had some that were a little bit more on the they were pumpkins, but they looked a little bit more like gourds.
It's where we got to see all different kind of pumpkins, and we got to hold them. And I never got to hold a pumpkin, and it felt so heavy.
I love all the shapes, sizes, and colors of those pumpkins. Well, Ariana, what else does the Local Foods Education Center do?
Yeah, so the center actually grows a variety of different produce throughout the whole growing season, and they take those to different locations throughout the community to donate. They're kind of tying in that education component while combating food insecurity within the community.
Well, great, and right time of the year for those pumpkins.
For sure.